Welcome everyone, fifth graders, you can be seated. Good morning, French Road families, parents, and friends of our fantastic fifth graders, and welcome to French Road Elementary School. I'm Dr. Rio, and I've had the pleasure of the privilege of working with these awesome and amazing fifth graders as the principal this year. And at this time, would everyone please stand with us to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning and welcome again to our French Road Elementary School 2018 fifth grade moving up day ceremony. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to some of our honored guests who are here today to witness and celebrate this day with our fifth grade students. So please hold your applause until all of our guests have been introduced. And special guests, you can stand or wave so we know who you are. Dr. Kevin McGowan, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Lou Alaimo, Assistant Superintendent for Administration. Ms. Debbie Baker, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Mrs. Deanna Spagnola, our FRES Assistant Principal. Mr. Rob Thomas, 12 Corners Middle School Principal. Mr. Matt Tappan, Council Rock Primary School Principal. Mrs. Carolyn Rabidou, Student Services Director. Mrs. Christine Treasure, Assistant Director of Humanities. Dr. Mike Leaner, Director of Innovative Learning. Mr. Nate Barrett, Director of Physical Education, Athletics, and Health. And many of our members of the Brighton Board of Education who are here today, Mr. Mark Kokonovich, the Board President, Mrs. Jillian Gilbert, our Board Vice President, Mrs. Andrea Costanza, Mr. Larry Davis, Mrs. Karen Hatch, Dr. Mark Sachs, Mrs. Martha Spiramamano, and Mrs. Christina Lee, who's here as a FRES parent today and also joining our Brighton Board of Ed. Also to thank our vocal music teachers, Mrs. Lori Ianello, who started off playing for us this morning, Ms. Bojena Gernand and Ms. Chris Cole, our accompanist, who will be joining us now, Mr. Mark Brennan, our fifth grade special education teachers, Mr. Andy Osborne, who's here now, and our fifth grade teachers for our morning ceremony, Mrs. Michelle Close, Mrs. Robin Vordonis, Mrs. Heather Tellex, Mrs. Mary DuBois, and Mrs. Renee Widor. So thank you all for being here today to celebrate this awesome fifth grade crew. And fifth graders, you are looking great. We talked about how important it was for them to just smile at you guys a lot because you're so excited for them right now and they are doing their very best. So fifth grade class, I am really honored and privileged to be sharing in this day with you and your parents and relatives and all of the special people who are here today. You are always going to be a special group to me, all of you. Not because of how pretty awesome you are, that's one reason, but also because you're the first fifth graders that I've had the honor of being a principal for. Without a doubt, you have helped to make my first year as FRES principal a memorable one in many different ways. And I'm so thankful for each one of you. And after today and your last days of school here this week, you're going to be heading over to the middle school where you will be in the sixth grade, and it won't seem long after that when I get to see you walk across the stage again in 2025. So here you are, friends. You're so ready. You've worked really hard in your classwork. You've made new friends. You've had lots of positive experiences and even been put in some challenging situations. But you did it all with the care and support of your families and everyone here at French Road. And although you're heading to a new school building, I know that your values of respect, responsibility, self-control, kindness, and integrity, along with all your French Road memories, are going to stay with you. So I was thinking about all the great experiences you guys have had this year and in years past. This year alone, you had your fifth grade Human Rights Day, including that amazing performance by Harriet Tubman, Jump Rope for Heart, and I have never seen anyone jump rope like our FRES kids. Band, orchestra, chorus concerts, Genesee Country Village Museum, Seabreeze, Field Day, Spirit Days, movie nights, visits with Dart in the main office for many of you. He's going to miss you guys. Kindness quotes on the morning announcements, my ever so helpful student council group, and even, for some of you, not in this class, but I know you heard about it, a possible visit by a bear during your stream study trip. So these are some absolute memories that you will never forget and make you smile as you head over to TCMS. I know that you're really excited about the next step in your lives. You're going to meet new people, you're going to play more sports, you're going to join clubs, walk freely in the hallways. You're going to face lots of challenges, but you might be a little bit nervous too, and that's okay. Because I know that your future looks very bright and you're all going to do wonderfully at TCMS. And there's a quote by Brian Skavnak that your parents and families might have read on the internet, because I've seen it popping up here again and again, and I wanted to share it with you as you prepare to move on to the middle school. Some kids are smarter than you, some kids have cooler clothes than you, some kids are better at sports than you. It doesn't matter. You have your thing too. Be the kid who can get along, be the kid who is generous, be the kid who is happy for other people. Be the kid who does the right thing, and be the nice kid. I have no doubt that each one of you will just be that for next year and beyond. You are wonderful, you are capable, you make good choices, and you're kind. I wish all of you, our 2018 FRES 5th grade students, a warm and loving congratulations on all your hard work in elementary school. And although you have so many wonderful experiences, your journey has really only just gotten started. Enjoy every moment of your time here with your classmates and teachers in Brighton, and let your star qualities shine. In the words of Harriet Tubman, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. So take your strength, passion, and patience, along with your beautiful smiles, to TCMS next year. I'm so very proud of all of you, and you should be proud of yourselves too. Congratulations. I would like to ask everyone to please stand and join the 5th grade class in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Dr. Kevin McGowan, Superintendent of Schools, who will address the class.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to begin by thanking Dr. Rio, Mrs. Spagnola, and your 5th grade teachers for organizing such a wonderful celebration of your time here at French Road. Can you give them a round of applause, please, for all of them? Your 5th grade teachers, we're so grateful for all that you do to inspire our children, to nurture their gifts, and to develop their skills, and care for them just like their moms and dads do. So thank you very much for that. But today's not about the adults, 5th graders. Turn a little bit so I can talk to you. It is about you soon-to-be 6th graders. It's such a great day for you, but it's really only the beginning. You have now left maybe 2 schools, and boy, you've left them better. Think about it. You've collected food and clothing, done great charitable drives for people, you've created living museums, completed science projects, you avoided a black bear, you've roller skated enough miles to circle the town 3 times, you've jumped rope to the moon and back, and you've helped your school by planning great events and programs. You've decorated our hallways with beautiful, beautiful artwork and inspired us with your commitment to pursuing the arts. You have been singing for us, you have been performing for us, you have learned instruments, you have tackled projects, written stories, studied streams, learned about tinsmithing, very loudly learned about tinsmithing, I should point out. And you've done so much for so many while you're here at French Road. We're so impressed by each and every one of you. But I'm going to let you in on a little dance secret. And you're going to maybe squirm just a little bit. So, can you see all those people out there? They're kind of tearing up and maybe they're sniffling just a little bit. They are kind of sniffling. No, I promise you they're sniffling a little bit. They love you so much. I know it feels a little uncomfortable. That's a good frown face, like you're really uncomfortable now when I said they love you, but they really do. They love you so much. They are the #1 people in your lives that you can count on. So when you go to 6th grade, there are some important things to remember, and one of which is you should count on the people sitting out there. You should talk to them. You should tell them what's on your mind. You should talk to them about what your challenges might be and what you're excited about at school, but count on them. They're here for you. They are your #1 partner and teammate. It's always cool to have your families looking out for you. And finally, this is fantastic. Woo for you. You get to go to Monroe Avenue now, and we can't wait for you to be there and have such a great experience at the middle school. Think about this at 12 Corners, freedom. You don't have to always walk in a straight line. That's pretty amazing. You can go anywhere in the hallway. You can go on the opposite side of the hallway if you want. You can go all over the place. You don't even have to be very quiet in the hallway. Mr. Thomas might tell you differently, but you actually don't. You can talk to each other. This is an amazing thing. And as long as you don't tell the other classes, I'll say this. Thank you to the best 5th grade class ever. You've done such a great job at French Road. Good for you. You're great, great people. But tomorrow, you need to start thinking about, not maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow, meaning September, you need to start thinking about being the best 6th grade class and the best class of 2025 that has ever been, or ever will be, or ever could be. You're pretty amazing people. You can live up to that potential. So you know how you get those free bags when you go to camps in different places, the ones that with the strings, you probably have 1,000 of them in your house that you can't get rid of if you're anything like our house. Think about going to middle school now as having also a free bag, one of those bags, and you get to fill it up with experiences. You get to try new things, new clubs, new teams, new sports. You can try everything at the middle school. It's very different. You can really expand your horizons, but you can also think about different people to meet, different people to hang around with. You can chart your own course, and I know it sounds really good talking about this, but you have 7 years till you leave us. That's very sad for us. But you have 7 years to build great experiences and great opportunities in school, and you're getting old enough now to start to think about that, to think about all of the things that you would like to accomplish in school. So I would just like to encourage you to think about all of those different types of things that you'd like to do and the type of person that you want to be. Be kind to the people around you. Be leaders. Be positive. Think about the things you say, whether it's in front of somebody or if it's online or in cyberspace. Think about how that impacts the people around you, and keep doing the great things that you have been doing here. Be really, really great, great people. So good hitters can't be good hitters without taking a swing. Try all of the things that are presented to you and take all the swings you possibly can. So class of 2025, the next time we will meet with me speaking to you like this will be at your graduation 7 years from now. And I will say many of the same things to you that I'm saying tomorrow night to the class of 2018 about being positive, being leaders, and thinking about how all of your actions affect other people. So what exciting stories will you be able to tell when we meet again for that conversation? Make them exciting, make them fun, and have a great time. Try everything you can. We love you, we care about you, we support you, and we can't wait to see what's in front of you. Congratulations, 5th graders.
Dr. McGowan. And next to address the class is Mr. Rob Thomas, principal at 12 Corners Middle School.
Good morning, and thanks for having me join this celebration today with this fifth grade class, the class of 2025. I can't tell you how painful it is to say that as a Brighton High School graduate in 1979. This class is only 46 years behind me. I'm only beginning to get to know all of you, but between May orientation that you and your parents attended, our June activity night, thanks to all the parent chaperones for that event as well, and my visits last week. Does anybody remember me coming to your classroom? Yeah, half of you, good. I am sure enjoying meeting so many of you and your families, and I love your energy and enthusiasm in that front row. Keep that smile going, you look great. It may only seem like yesterday that you started this third grade, or here as a third grader, and as a former French Road third grader myself, I know how time flies very quickly. Now you're ready to begin sixth grade, and the next 3 years are going to go by just as fast. From our orientation in August to the end of the year party as an 8th grader, those 3 years fly. But it's filled with so many important learning experiences and extracurricular activities that you can get involved with. Be sure to get involved. Follow your interests and your dreams and all the things that you want to get involved with at the middle school. It'll make it that much more fun. And please stay to the right when you're walking down the hallways and keep your voices down. Now, if you're a little worried or anxious about coming to the middle school, that's actually okay. It means it's important to you and you want to do well. But here's just 2 things to help keep those worries in check. 2 reminders. First of all, there are plenty of people there to help you. Your families, your teachers, and one another. Be sure to ask for help. Ask for help anytime, because when you ask for help, chances are you're also helping someone else who had the exact same question or problem as you. Everyone at TCMS wants to help you. And secondly, find a way to help someone else. When you help someone else, even with the simplest task, you are demonstrating one of the most important Brighton believes character traits of kindness. And you end up making yourself and the person you help feel great. Congratulations for all you've accomplished. Enjoy the summer, and I look forward to seeing you at orientation on August 28th.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. So this year, our 5th grade chorus, under the direction of Mrs. Iannello, performed a song that seemed perfect for our moving up day ceremony, and we're going to present a video recording of the chorus from earlier last month.
For our song, A Better Place, the 5th grade chorus would like to dedicate it to our parents who have made this a better place, to our 5th grade teachers and our administration. We dedicate this song to you.
I'll tell the world, I'll sing the song. It's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. You'll touch the sunlight through the trees. Your kisses are the ocean breeze. Everything's alright when you're with me.
Thank you to people who are in our 5th grade chorus. I love hearing them sing that song. You guys are awesome. And now we are going to commence with the presentation of the 5th grade class of 2018 and our award certificates of promotion. These certificates certify that each student having met the necessary requirements is hereby promoted from French Road Elementary School to 12 Quarters Middle School and awarded the certificate on the 18th day of June 2018. We're going to be calling up our students by class. Our 5th grade teachers will be reading each student's name, and make sure you please hold your applause until after each individual homeroom is recognized, even though I know it'll be hard because you want to yell for your awesome kids. We're going to start this morning with Mrs. DuBois' class.
What a joy, what a pleasure it has been to work with this wonderful group of almost 6th graders. I want to give a special shout out to my teaching assistant, Mrs. Suzanne McLean, who does so much for all of us. Can you wave at everybody, Ms. McLean? Thank you very much. And now I give you my 5th graders for 4 more days. Dulan Basnaika, Ellie Katie, Finn Cregan, Isabel D'Angelo, and boys and girls, you can keep scooching up as people there. Jada DeMarco, Anna DeWaters, Noah Dolan, Adam Zainaldine, Nathan Camber, Andrew Kotalik, Vivian Marcus, Phoebe Martin, Christian McKee, Sophie Miller, Gwenny Nellis, Alistair Pauling, Owen Quinlan, Rowan Stamper, Banks Tracy, and Luke Zimmerman. Let's give it up for this awesome class. Speaking of awesome, I'd like to introduce you to my wonderful teaching partner, Mrs. Renee Widor.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today. I'd like to introduce my 5th grade class. We are going to begin with Ella Byers. Jocelyn Case. Kamudi Chamiri. Karanvir Deal. Stephen Gomez. Athena Harryround. Ella Harvey. Kyle Hildebrand. Zanaya Lawrence. Ella Morel. Shannon O'Hara. Cooper Ascent. Ryan Riccobona. Kobe Sealfern. Prab Kamal Singh. Hassan Sula. Maya Torres Panzer. Lisa Shu. And Liam Zimmerman. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Heather Tellex.
Hello. Before I introduce you to my fabulous class this year, I want to thank Ms. Jennifer Scusa and Ms. Karen McKinnon for all their help this year. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Starting with Fernando Abreu Diaz. Elizabeth Butterfield. Sophia Contreras. Ariana Crompton. Emma Dwyer. Nicholas Gray. Mason Hockheimer. Macrina Geary. Jessica Kane. Yash Katrika. Ada McIntyre Yee. Brandon Meltzer. Rayhan Muhammad. Ava Oyang. And John Rosati is not here with us today, but I'd like to mention John Rosati. Trevor Survey. Katie Seymour. Patrick Simeon. Shayun Sagunro Patan. Brian Vong. And Drew Zobel. Congratulations. Miss Robin Vordonis.
Just want to thank my wonderful class that I had this year. It was truly a pleasure to spend each and every day with them, and their smiles just made my day every day. I also want to thank Debbie McCord. She was a paraprofessional helping our class every day, and we greatly appreciate her help. I'm going to get started. Ahmed Aladeli. Though she's absent, I'd like to mention Isabella Altamira, Ariana Cater, Kyle Cummings, Jackie Darrow, Anna Flesh, Elias Ganem,
Grady Hopkins, Addie Jones, Francesca Jones, Hiram Lopez, Annie Mai, Katie O'Hora, Zach Oregon, Gavin Parks, Juliana Sperry, Sam Thorpe, Graham Yu, and Tymir Bruce. The last class in our team, Mrs. Michelle Close's class and Mrs. Lisa Wittick.
Before we begin, I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Ernie Whitbeck for his help the last few weeks in our classroom. It is now my honor to introduce my 5th grade class, starting with Josephine Connell. Dominic Connor. Swahe Dar. Nicholas Dollinger. Jersey Hamzabath. Casey Howe. Sabria Highland. Dagny Johnson. Sophia Kozak. Oscar Lipman. Evie Maria Lima. Najade Moreno Henrique. Bojuram Nathasa Rubin. Kiernan Nicholson. Sami Ali Uzdemir. Danwan Paramaswar. Maxim Ricky. Kayla Samade. Gabriel Scolo. Michaela Valenti. Aisha Yusel. And Shengyan Jai. I would now like to turn the microphone back over to Dr. Rio.
Thank you, everyone. So please join me for another round of applause for our amazing 5th graders. And just as we're closing today's ceremony, I want to thank the following people, mainly starting with all of you who are out there today. Thank you to all of our parents and families for giving French Road the opportunity and the privilege of working with your kids every day for the past 3 years. 5th graders, applause for your parents and families today. And another Our thanks for all of our awesome students for being a great class today and all year, for our teaching staff providing students with the foundation so that they're all successful, to Mr. Eric Gruner and the AV department for taping our ceremony today, Mr. Christopher Van Schneider for our sound and lighting needs, and our amazing custodial staff, including Mr. Kevin Rollins and Mr. Nate Christensen for getting everything set up for us today. In a moment, we will have all of our students recess out of the cafetorium, and then they're going to head back to their classrooms. Please remain seated until all of our students leave the cafetorium, and then you're welcome to visit with your children and celebrate with their classes at the conclusion of the program. And thank you all for coming today.